LeBron is now ranked in individual defensive win share, something you would have dominated. He's ranked 426th in the NBA, almost to the bottom.
Enough right now. That's the part that bothers you a lot. We don't care enough to do the things that are necessary. We don't care enough to be a professional.
Are you a smart guy? I think so. I think so, right? So if we don't defend home court, what happens?
Come on, man. Look at him at this point. What am I really proving? He's playing with his son. Yeah, that's it. But
The 2025-26 NBA season is a turning point for the Los Angeles Lakers. The team is stuck between the end of one era and the start of another. On one side is LeBron James, whose time at the top is clearly winding down. On the other is Luka Doncic, who is entering his prime and ready to lead. Trading for Doncic in February 2025 wasn't just about adding a player. It was a clear message that the Lakers are changing direction and moving to a new timeline that LeBron's history shows a pattern. He pushes teams to use every asset to win now, then leaves once those assets are gone, often putting the franchise in a tough position afterward. The Lakers have a rare chance to change that story. By trading LeBron now, they could gain valuable assets, free up major salary cap space, and fully commit to the Luka era without any distractions or long-term damage holding them back.
Enough right now. That's the part that bothers you a lot. We don't care enough to do the things that are necessary. We don't care enough to be a professional.
The Lakers are stuck in a bad situation. They're trying to serve two stars from two completely different eras at the same time. You have LeBron James at 41 years old, making $52.6 million a year, and whether he means to or not, he's holding back the Luka era before it can really start. This roster was built to fail from the beginning. The problems show up right away on the court. On paper, pairing LeBron and Luka sounded perfect. Two basketball geniuses running the offense together. But during the 2025-26 season, it's become clear that the fit just doesn't work. Both players need the ball to be effective. They are ball-dominant stars. Luka is in his prime, and his game depends on high usage, controlling the pace, and running pick and roll every possession. Even at 41, LeBron still needs the ball to be effective and struggles to impact the game without it. The biggest issue is that LeBron no longer has Luka's level of one-on-one scoring or perimeter creation. When LeBron runs the offense, Luka gets pushed into a spot-up role, basically turning him into an expensive catch-and-shoot player. That wastes Luka's talent. When Luka runs the offense, LeBron doesn't move much off the ball and isn't a high-volume catch-and-shoot threat. Defenses ignore him on the perimeter, crowd the paint, and shrink the floor. It turns 5-on-5 into 4-on-5 basketball and kills spacing and pace. Even head coach J.J. Redick has admitted the offense becomes messy and unorganized when LeBron is on the floor.
Since we've gotten Bron back, we haven't been as organized offensively. Too many random possessions, so that's on me. So it's those three things: defensive clarity, role clarity, and offensive organization.
Today's NBA is built on speed, especially in transition, where teams attack mismatches before defenses can set up. Luka may be slow and controlled in the half court, but he's very good at pushing the ball in transition and finding open shooters that LeBron, on the other hand, often slows the game down to save energy and sometimes doesn't run the floor at all after made baskets. That creates a big problem. The team can't find a rhythm, and the offense never feels consistent. Lakers are trying to play two different styles at once. One is Luka's spread pick-and-roll system. The other is LeBron's matchup hunting, slow-paced style. You can't do both. The result is average basketball. It hurts everything J.J. Redick is trying to build. When your two highest-paid players take turns instead of playing together, the offense breaks down. For any coach trying to create a clear system, this situation is a ticking time bomb.
The choice. And too often we have guys that don't want to make that choice. And it's pretty consistent who those guys are. And so Saturday practice, I told the guys, it's going to be uncomfortable. The meeting is going to be uncomfortable. I'm not doing another 53 games like this.
Now let's look at the numbers, because they're shocking. The strongest evidence against pairing LeBron with this team shows up in the advanced stats. Simply put, The Lakers play better when LeBron is off the floor. The key stat here is net rating. When you look at just Luka and Austin Reeves together, without LeBron, the team posts a plus 15.3 net rating. That's an elite number. That's the kind of performance you see from real championship-level lineups. But when LeBron is added to that same duo, the net rating drops all the way to minus 2.2. That's a massive swing of 17.5 points per 100 possessions. This isn't a small sample issue or a random stat. It's a clear warning sign to AT this point. LeBron isn't helping the Lakers' best lineups. He's hurting them. His presence takes away spacing and flow that Luka and Reeves naturally create together. The offense slows down, resets constantly, and the defense has to scramble more than it should. With LeBron on the floor, the Lakers are playing at a huge disadvantage. They go from looking like a championship-level core to a lottery-level team just by adding one player. Let that sink in.
Major props to Austin Reeves, who played a majority of last year as the third option in the entire National Basketball Association. What an indictment against the Sacramento Kings. No LeBron, no Luka, and you're a team with DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine on the same squad, and you get outshined by Austin Reeves?
There's a strong case that Austin Reeves has now passed LeBron as the Lakers' second most important player behind Luka. When you look closely, the evidence is hard to ignore. When LeBron is on the floor, Reeves is constantly forced to defer. He often ends up standing in the corner, waiting for the ball, or taking late clock shots when nothing else is available. This limits his impact and is a clear strategic failure by the organization. Trading LeBron would instantly put Reeves in the co-pilot's seat beside Luka, turning the offense from a crowded, dysfunctional cockpit into a streamlined, high-powered system. 2 stars, 1 clear mission. But it's not just offense. The Lakers' defense has collapsed, and LeBron is at the center of the problem. It's obvious to anyone watching that he often conserves energy on defense, leading to missed rotations, poor box-outs, and slow transitions after missed shots. This lack of effort was painfully clear during the Christmas Day blowout loss to the Houston Rockets, 119-96. Head coach J.J. Redick didn't hold back, repeatedly calling out effort and focus in his post-game comments. In short, the Lakers' struggles aren't just about aging stars. They're about mismatched priorities and a lack of defensive accountability.
All the time. It's not, again, it goes back to what I said the other night. It's a matter of making the choice. And too often we have guys that don't want to make that choice. And it's pretty consistent who those guys are.
While J.J. Redick didn't name LeBron directly, everyone knew who he meant. When the team's supposed leader and highest-paid player consistently fails to run back on defense, it sets a ceiling for effort across the roster. Younger players follow that example. And it's hurting the team that LeBron's defensive decline also puts the Lakers in a tough tactical bind. Luka needs defensive support, and the team can't afford a power forward who offers almost no resistance at the rim or on the ball. Trading LeBron would let the Lakers bring in a true defensive wing or forward, players like Jimmy Butler or Andrew Wiggins, who can take on the toughest assignments night after night. That would immediately restore defensive structure and protect Luka, much like the Mavericks did during their 2024 Finals run. That on top of the tactical and statistical arguments, the financial case for trading LeBron is just as strong. With today's second-tier luxury tax penalties, his massive contract is the biggest obstacle to improving the roster in meaningful ways.